think most learners these days find listening and speaking more difficult than reading and writing because they learned reading and writing in their school system as the primary form of the language, kind of a still form or a static form of the language. And then when they're being asked to learn listening and speaking, they think it's too different and too difficult and they'll never be able to learn it. So they have kind of a negative attitude or a cautious attitude about it. So part of teaching listening and speaking is getting the students to relax and feel this is a natural way to learn the language. It is more challenging because listening and speaking is done in real time. We have to interact in real time. We don't have a chance to retreat and think. We have to do everything live. So that creates more stress for a lot of students. And that's why I think good, effective teachers of listening and speaking find ways to help the students to relax and have fun and enjoy expressing themselves. I think students these days have an advantage in learning the spoken language, spoken English in particular, because there are so many videos and music sources online for them to start to acclimate to the sound of English. Because really the way children learn their first language is through the sound and the music and the harmony of the language. And that's what we really want students to do, is to start to experience the language as sound. And the more exposure we can give them to online sources of spoken language, be it through TV shows or movies or music videos, the better. It'll give them a feeling of English as a naturally spoken, performing language. I think today it's well known, that the number of people who speak English as a second language is far superior to the number of people who speak English as a native language. So we've created a norm of international English, which really means comprehensible to everyone. And what we want to do as teachers is to teach English as an international language, to help students incorporate their own national and personal identity into the English they speak. We don't want them to imitate British or American or Canadian or Australian speakers. We want them to feel that as the person they are, with the nationality that they have, that they can become a speaker of English as an international language.